What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mr. Hurricane, and today we are returning to Super Mega Baseball. It is good to be back, as I have a brand new team that we're going to work on building as we approach Super Mega Baseball 2's release. So I'm assuming that most of you were here for the first run of the Super Mega Baseball series, 150 episodes, with one team that we progressed, won some championships with, and here are my stats right now. We won 100 games with our Beewolves, and we won, I think, 2 championships along the way. I just wanted to show off the stats here because if I only play with my new team between now and then, I'll know exactly the team stats. So, now that I got that, we can hop back into season mode, and today I'll be introducing you all to my new team. We are now the Overdogs, but the Beewolves are still in our universe. And we're going to be playing them in the second game in team history, also in week 16. So, I plan to do this series until Super Mega Baseball 2 releases, and currently that is supposed to be releasing in September. So a couple more months of this, as I have been hungry to get back to Super Mega Baseball, but I had to take the time to build out the roster. We have ended a couple more series and seasons since I launched the first Super Mega Baseball team, so we have a lot of new faces, and we'll go through them all here. These players were all on main series on my main channel, youtube.com/MrHurricane. So let's go through them now. Here's our new team. With the rotation, we usually have only quarterbacks, but I made an exception as we added Sammy Hawthorne to the pitching staff. He is the closer right now. He may not have played quarterback, but we know the halfback passes were a thing, and we saw him throw the football well in practice. So he is here. I ran out of quarterback ideas. So Nataki Mason is here. He was my Jaguars quarterback in the 3rd and 4th seasons of the series. He helped us win a Super Bowl, and he has a very balanced skill set here with velocity, junk, and accuracy. Then we have Patrick Papa, who is a throwback to my Raiders franchise back in 2013. It's been a while. But this, his last name didn't completely fit in the limitations here. So, Patrick Papagiannopoulos. Now, I, for so long, had just pronounced his name incorrectly because I did not know how to do it correctly. And then I go and look at it today and I'm like, wait a minute, this makes a lot more sense. So, Patrick Papagiannopoulos is in the series. He was my Raiders quarterback. He won a Rookie of the Year for us, but he was injured, and we replaced him with another Rookie of the Year quarterback. That was Logan Cannon. Then we go to Tim Gallagher, and the best part about this is that I know he's a lefty on here, and he was a left-handed quarterback. He was with my Minnesota Gophers dynasty as the successor to Andy McKenzie, and he helped us win a national championship. Then we have Spencer Cooper, who had the least amount of playing time out of anybody that's on the team. He was a backup to Andy McKenzie and never really saw the field because there were always other quarterbacks ahead on the depth chart. But now, he's got the afro grown out, and he's a velocity relief pitcher. By the way, Patrick Papa, velocity pitcher. Gallagher, very balanced. That might be our best ace for now. Then we have Austin Bradley, and he was just graduated from Kalispell in my Kalispell dynasty. He was the day 1 starter, but didn't hold down the job for a long time as Marquise Walker took over. But Bradley's now in our bullpen. Not much velocity, but does have more junk than the rest of our relievers. And then Sammy Hawthorne, whose ratings don't really stand out. I'd say that Cooper is more so going to be our closing pitcher. Hawthorne just kind of short relief. And he has kind of low ratings. So it makes sense. He didn't play full-time quarterback. But now to the position players. We begin with Reggie Carter, one of the players I missed the most from my Gophers dynasty. He was a linebacker and a really, really good one. Ended up being a draft pick if you go to the pro results during that offseason. He had so much speed. He was a phenomenal tackler, and he got a lot of tackles for loss. So Reggie Carter's going to play catcher for us. He has good speed and adequate power. Then, his backup is going to be Everett Whitfield, who will provide some power coming off the bench. He was a tight end in my Kalispell dynasty. Then Michael Riley, another power hitter. Kind of similar ratings here to Whitfield, but obviously speed is higher, fielding is higher. Riley was a tight end for my Jaguars, and I really enjoyed having him on the team. So he is back here in Super Mega Baseball. Then Alonzo Holland, who is going to play a premier spot in the order for us, as he'll play second base. He's got speed, pretty good contact, and adequate power. And he'll be one of the middle of the order batters for us. Then we get to the captain, Marcus Calhoun, who's going to play third base. He was the face of the first 3 years of Kalispell Warhawk football in that new dynasty I began at the start of this year. And Marcus has the best power on the team and very good speed. He continues his legacy here on the baseball diamond. And then Adam Kirkpatrick, and the K would not fit at the end of his name, so Patrick with a C at the end. Adam Kirkpatrick, another tight end. They're getting plenty of love here in the new roster. Kirkpatrick was a Minnesota Dynasty tight end for us, had some very good years, and he's a power hitter. Then, the last row. We go Kevin Martindale, the running back for the Minnesota Gophers dynasty. He and Holland were on this team at the same time. It was hard to choose who I wanted to give the football to more. Martindale will play shortstop. Great fielder with good speed and should be a very premier bat for us. Then Terrence Johnson will play in left field as he comes in with good contact, but the fielding is definitely in question. That is a concern. And then Carlton Sanders. This was the one where I went through rosters and I'm like, wow, I completely forgot about him. So Carlton Sanders is on the team. He was a speedy wideout / return man, and he enters this series with speed and power. Then we have Rashawn Brooks, who was also a part of my Kalispell dynasty this last class that graduated. He has good speed, a good arm, and can field, but the hitting is not his strength. Then Tyler Adams will be a bench player for us. He was also a wide receiver in the Kalispell dynasty. He's kind of a bench player who's good at defense. And then Nate Bell is back, and he is one of the best players on the team. He is the fastest, and his bat has power and contact. We'll see if Nate Bell's ready to make some more plays for us. So that is the team, everybody. A lot more Minnesota Dynasty players. That was my longest series, 10 seasons long. But a lot of new faces, and I cannot wait to get this going. Now, one thing about where we're at now is that upper right hand corner, you see I'm a 61 on the level. So as far as staff goes, I could go and hire 29 different players right now, and that would immediately boost our ratings to compete with the best of the best. Now, we're obviously looking to progress in this series and build up another team, so I think I'm going to do one new coach every episode, or like one every win. If any of you have a good suggestion, let me know down in the comments section. But I want there to be a sense of progression still in this series and for things to be earned, so maybe every win gets us a coach. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments section. I just need a good house rule here to play with so that we can progress things a little bit more naturally, although we can get some really good coaches off the bat with huge boosts to the team, like 17 contact, 10 fielding. So I gotta find a nice balance there, but we only have a couple months until Super Mega Baseball 2 is supposed to come out, so it should work out just fine for us. I'm not gonna hire anybody right now. This is the team. We're gonna play our first game in team history with the overdogs. The Beewolves are no more. Well, they're still here. We're going to see them next episode. We get a warm-up game basically before them, although the game still counts. And yes, I did play a game of Super Mega Baseball before hopping back into it, as my last episode was posted, as I record this, 107 days ago. It's been so long. I'm happy to be back, and we're playing on 89 Ego, by the way. Let me set the lineup here, and we'll see what we're working with. Here is your opening game batting order, with Nate Bell leading off with that elite speed he was known for. Couldn't give him dreadlocks in here, sadly. There weren't a lot of options for player models, so I did my best. Gave him cornrows instead. Then we go Kevin Martindale, Alonzo Holland, Marcus Calhoun, cleanup hitter. Then Michael Riley with some additional power, followed by Reggie Carter, Terrence Johnson, Rashawn Brooks, and Nataki Mason. It's time to get going here on opening day for our overdogs. So what do you guys think of this team? Let me know down in the comments section throughout this game what you think of each player. And I'm hoping that you guys are excited for some more Super Mega Baseball back on the channel. It is so good to be back on this game. And Nate Bell leads off. History being made here. Overdog baseball in a new era. And we'll see if Bell can get on base. Looking for our first base runner. 1 and 2. And a tapper back to the pitcher. Bell is retired. We are on 89 ego, as I think that we spent enough time on 80 throughout the first 150 episodes. And this is the last, I forget what the name is. It might be Good Luck. When you are determining ego, it has like a different title there, like Good Luck, Hard, Easy. And this is the last one before it transitions to a new title. So 89 ego it is for now. As we get the pop-up from Martindale, now Alonzo Holland. He's growing a little bit of facial hair here. And he steps in, 2 down here for the overdogs. Oh, behind that one, Jeffrey Rockman with a good pitch. And the first hit of the series goes to Alonzo Holland. And I'm sure it will be a fun time remembering the positions everybody is playing. Marcus Calhoun playing third base. He's providing the power here in the cleanup spot. And he grounds it to second. Good diving stop, and Calhoun is retired to end the first half inning of this new era. So Nataki Mason is on the mound. And it is a high fly ball hit to center. That should be playable as Rashawn Brooks makes the catch. And every other pitcher is righty on this team except for Gallagher, as this goes to left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. When you're editing rosters in Super Mega Baseball, you can cycle gear and see what they look like with batting helmets on and gloves. So I just made sure I found a pitcher that had his glove on the right hand as opposed to left. And that is how Tim Gallagher is going to remain a lefty. There's the out at second as we try to save this run. Hieronymus Jackson is at bat. And he grounds it up the middle. We give up a run in our first inning of play. I was surprised actually how easy it was for me to get back into the swing of things on here. It's not the most complex game, but I expected maybe to need some time to adapt. But in my first inning, I played with our old team, and I hit a first inning home run with Leon Daniels, and I'm like, yep, we're good to go. So a strikeout from Mason ends the first, and now we're playing down 1. Not sure if I like this stance here, Riley, but we'll live with it. Especially here with a 2-0 count. Oh, that's going to left. It will not fall in. Reggie Carter now at bat as he grew out the beard a little bit after his career at Minnesota. Playing some catcher now. 1 and 1. 1 and 2. And outside. There we go, up the middle, and it stopped. Second baseman makes the play, and Carter is retired. All right, Terrence Johnson's turn. Ooh, that had some velocity behind it, and it just sneaks through the infield. Our second hit of the ball game, but 2 down. Here is Rashawn Brooks, and the hitting might be a big problem for him. There we go. Pitch away from him. That's perfect. Pitch outside the zone. Let's take some pitches. Just walk them. Probably not going to happen. 1 and 2. Oh, strike 3. Those pitches are still going to give me some trouble. Alrighty, 1-0 as we go bottom 2, and that is going to be trouble again. To the wall and left. So the second double for the Moose. And that'll take us to Bubbles Garcia. Not sure how easy. Oh, come on. I thought the runner was going to third. Fake me out there. And now 2 aboard for Roman Rhodes. Here we go. The double play ball. That'll do. We turn 2. Can we save the run? Here's Jeffrey Rockman, the pitcher. Let's see if we can get the strikeout here, Nataki. Ooh, that found the zone. Not bad. Not bad. And waving at the four-seam fastball for strike 3. From the mound to the batter's box, Nataki Mason. Not used to these low ratings so much. I spent a lot of time upgrading that Beewolves team. 3-ball count. And a fastball down the middle. And now a tapper up the line that will stay fair. And Mason is retired. So back to the top now, Nate Bell. As we're looking for our first run in team history. Now what's the plan going to be on Super Mega Baseball 2 and why didn't I wait? Well, for one, I just wanted to play this game. I really enjoy playing it. As Bell pops out. And as far as 2 goes, I don't know. There's going to be a lot more customization in that game. There are a couple videos on their YouTube channel that are interesting. The player customization is a lot deeper. The league customization is a lot deeper. And as far as the team I'm going to play with, it could end up being a combination of players from the Beewolves, players from this team, and then maybe a couple additional faces as that grazes the chalk. But we will get there when we get there. I just wanted to play more of this now and add some more content to the channel. Plus, like, the videos in this series never took that long to create, and I really enjoy playing the game, so it's that perfect blend. Uh-oh, that's ripped. Foul. And this goes up the middle and through. That could be another run, as they will get the second run across. The Moose extend the lead. Why do we have to play a good power hitting team in the first game? Good line out. Now Winston Draper. As he flies to left center. Come on, Brooks. Come on, Brooks! Nope, he can't make the catch, and that's going to be another run. It'll end up being a stand-up triple as the Moose make it 3-0. We are struggling here early. Here's a chopper past third base, and it's 4-zip. Not a good debut here for Nataki Mason. Can you finish out the inning for us? Rounded. And we make the play, but we've got to get the bats going. Otherwise, this is going to be a really forgetful debut. Alonzo Holland steps in. There's strike 1. And a drive to right field. That is caught. All right, Marcus Calhoun. He will drive it a long way. Come on, Marcus. He sends it out of here. That's the first run. It's the captain driving in himself. First home run and first run both go to Marcus Calhoun. 4-1 now. And it's Michael Riley's turn. Well, that found the corner. That one drifts outside. Right down the middle. Now a 1-2 count. And we're a bit in front of that. There we go. That's a drive to right center. Come on, keep going. Back-to-back home runs. Calhoun and Riley both send one out. We're making this a game all of a sudden. I love it. At least we got those. Now Reggie Carter. He'll fly to right. No back-to-back-to-back today. Now Terrence Johnson. When Terrence Johnson got hurt in his senior year, I really got sad about that. He was like 1 week away from returning from injury as we played in the bowl game that year. Here he strikes out looking as we go back to the mound now. So we'll have this and the Jordan Stark series for the baseball on the channel. Really enjoying the road to the show. Glad to see that so many of you are, and we'll see what that does for this series, because I'm sure many of the subscribers that watch that join because of the road to the show, and now they have another baseball series here to watch. Again, leave your feedback below in the comment section as we finally have a dominant inning there for Nataki Mason. Here's top 5. Brooks Puts a drive into this, but it's too lazy to do much. And we'll go back to Nataki Mason. Let's take some pitches here. Make Rockman drain some of that energy. And of course, he's finding the zone on every pitch. Oh no! What a swing at that! Thumbs up. No, thumbs down. I didn't like that one. Back to Nate Bell. Mojo is really low. I'd like to get that boosted for him. That's not how it's done. That's a drive to center, but hit right to the fielder. Out number 3. So, okay, Nataki began with like 0 mojo. Can we get some of that back perhaps? Oh, come on. You got to die for that one. Bottom 5 here as the Moose get the leadoff batter aboard. Now Rip Dingers. That's driven, and that's gone. Uh-oh. See you later. 2-run home run, and we're back to a 4-run ball game. 457 feet. Even Jordan Starks is jealous of that. I'm going to keep Mason in the ball game, though. Mojo can't really get worse from here. But he's given up 6 and 4 1/3. Let's try pitching more outside the zone as they still make great contact. Strikeouts are the best way to increase that mojo again, so I'll try to get a couple before Mason exits the ball game. But he doesn't have the dominant stuff that it takes. Ooh, found the zone there. There we go. That's a strikeout. How much is that worth? 3 mojo. 3? I need like 30. Uh-oh. Can we get some wind blowing in, please? Oh, it's in the first row. Another home run allowed by Nataki Mason. I think his day is over. His debut is not going too well. Why don't we put in Sammy Hawthorne? All right, Sammy, it's your turn. And look at that, it's an easy ground ball. Sammy gets production. So we're down by 6. We'll see if we can tack on some more runs and get back into this thing. It's going to take a lot of work. Martindale falling behind 0-2. And a chopper up the middle. Scooped up, easy play. So Alonzo Holland's turn. That's a pretty good hit, but it's going to be another lazy fly. Back to Marcus Calhoun, homered last time. Big breaking ball is out of the zone. And now a power swing to left center. And the center fielder can again track this down. Rough go of things here in the opening game, but we'll get some upgrades going for the team. Still not sure exactly how I want to do it, but we'll probably apply 1 or 2 after this game is over. Because we are pretty low rated. Oh, it's off the glove. Nearly a fantastic catch from Martindale. My main thing right now is I want to get the contact up. We have to start making better contact across the lineup. That's a ground ball. And we turn 2. Good job by Hawthorne coming out of the pen. 4 outs. Now Mike O'Reilly top 7. There we go. Another hit for him. Despite low contact, he is still producing. And now Reggie Carter. Oh, right back to the pitcher. That is wonderful. Terrence Johnson. Let's take the inside fastball there. Missed that one. Barely a piece of that. And now a pop-up. He's battling here. Give him credit. He's confident. He has high mojo. That's great. But can't connect on that and loses 6 of it. For Sean Brooks, it's his turn. Come on, Brooks. Those hitting ratings, though, are pretty problematic. Why am I swinging at those? The slow stuff up high shouldn't be so difficult to lay off. So bottom 7 now as we are running out of time, and we'll adjust there. Nate Bell he has recovery speed. He doesn't have to make the perfect play every time. Hieronymus Jackson. How about the job Sammy Hawthorne is doing here? I think he's only allowed 1 base runner so far. And end of the inning. Alright, Sammy, you've earned an at-bat, and you actually have good contact. So, didn't know you were left-handed, Sammy. Wait, he throws righty and hits lefty. Interesting. Grounds out here. Now Nate Bell, who is 0 for 3, and will face Carla Tolbert now. Come on, Nate. Ooh, that's fast. That seemed fast, didn't it? 2-0 to Bell. That will not get through. Bell's speed, not quite enough. Taking us to Martindale, who also has an 0 for on the day. And will remain there with a pop-up to shallow center. Caught. So probably just 1 more hitting for us, as we don't have much time left. Down 6. Oops, missed the spot. Garcia looks at strike 1. Man, Hawthorne is producing. Maybe he should start. Here is Pedro Nixon, who is too good to be a bench player. Look at those ratings. Sammy has the breaking ball clobbered, and Brooks will not track it down. Yet another extra base hit for the Moose. And they'll get the triple because the throw was poor. Come on, Sammy, save the run. Tolbert waves at it. Ooh, close. Popped it up. Sky ball in left. Terrence Johnson makes the catch, and now we need 6 runs to extend the game. Alonzo Holland begins. Nice breaking ball there. There we go. Hit to short. Easy play. 1 down, 2 to go. Calhoun's 4th trip. Looking for his 2nd hit. Come on, Marcus. There we go. Line drive. Down in center as Calhoun has a 2 for 4 debut. And then you have Michael Riley, who already has 2 hits. Ooh. Couldn't catch up there. That's nasty. 2-1. Awful swing. That's like 4 in a row out of the zone. And we walk. So we're not just gonna, go down in order here and let it be an easy victory. Why don't we pinch hit? We have Adam Kirkpatrick, who has very good mojo. Kirkpatrick going to foul territory. Come on, Adam, make things interesting. There we go. That's very interesting. I am highly interested as that goes off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes the second. It's 8-4. And now Terrence Johnson. That finds the zone on the outside corner. That was low. Popped it up, and that'll make it 2 down for the overdogs. And we'll see if we pinch hit now. It is Rashawn Brooks, and we'll have to bring in a bit more power, I think. How about Everett Whitfield? Here is Whitfield. Oh, we're in front of that. That's 68 miles per hour. Uh-oh. 0-2. And barely hit it. Tapped it. And that will end the game. The Moose spoil our debut with the overdogs by a score of 8-4. Nataki Mason did not have a great game for us as the Moose racked up 13 hits. We had 7, 2 home runs on each side. So obviously some work to do for us, but Sammy Hawthorne came in and did a phenomenal job. Player of the game is Rip Dingers. So after that, we get the gift of playing against the Beewolves. I can't wait to play against them, but I'm afraid of what the score is going to look like. That team is good, and they should carry all of the boosts that I gave them, which is another very scary thought. That team is so stacked, and it's going to be tough for us to get out and to probably just make contact. So we'll see that next episode, but I'm still figuring out what do I want to do when it comes to staff members. Because with the Beewolves, when I began, I was basically leveling up every game that I was playing, and that would unlock a contract. So I'm not sure if I should be upgrading every game here because I'm unlocking higher rated coaches. I'm a level 61. So maybe every other game. So the Beewolves won their debut. Shocking. Let's see if they have any league leaders. We were so used to checking these before. Alright, Dominic Carter, Leon Daniels, all hitting well. Leon had 6 RBIs in the debut. And I'm assuming he had a home run in there. I'm assuming anyway. Lance Adams went yard. Dominic Carter went yard. That's who we're up against next time, everybody. So I hope you are ready for it. Why don't we do one staff member right now? For now, I'm going to think about doing every other episode. Just because we have really good staff members. So let me find the right first coach for now. We're going to hire Felix O, who's going to give us a nice boost here. And let me go, just trying to remember how I assign stuff. Here we go. We have the contact boost, and I want to give that to Nate Bell. He's going to be our leadoff hitter, and I really want to see him have a good hitting season. Then in terms of power, we're going to give that one to, how about Reggie Carter, so that way his power is a bit more usable. And then as far as speed and arm go, I'm thinking maybe Nate Bell, just to get that speed higher. That is supposed to be his strength. So it's not a ton, but we'll upgrade his speed, and that is it for now. Well, what do you guys want to see in terms of staff? Let me know in the comment section, and we'll be on to the next episode against the Beewolves here shortly. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the comeback to Super Mega Baseball, and I'm hoping that we have a lot more fun on this game before the second game comes out. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, leave your feedback below, and subscribe to the channel. See you all next time. Have a great day.